For this job, it was critical for us to have a product that we were very comfortable with and a product that is, we like to call bulletproof. If you have the right equipment, the right people, you set it up, you have the right product, you keep spraying, you don't stop, tank gets done on time, everybody looks good.
Checking out the paint system and the application for the City of Lancaster's Lafayette tank. It's a 7.5 million gallon ground storage tank. And it was first painted by Pennsbury Coatings Company. That's why I have such a high affection for this, because I just started working for Pennsbury in 1969, and this tank was painted very soon after that. And it was built by Pittsburgh Des Moines Steel Company and painted by the Corrosion Control Corporation back then. It's nice to be part of that job again.
A lot of times you have a lot of logistical issues trying to set up especially water tanks because you can't get the pump or the rig close enough and then you have to go so many feet in the air. So we probably ran a line 250, almost 300 feet. That's almost unheard of in the industry with 100% solids. Again, one of the things that we really love about INDURON's PermaClean 100 is you get it warm enough, it flows, and you can apply it very well. You don't have those issues at the end of the gun. You don't have blockages, you don't have fingering, and you wind up coming with a very even, nice, good-looking job at the end.
The product has a proven track record. It was introduced to us, over 10 years ago. So we've seen the performance through all types of service environments, application conditions, and we have a lot of confidence based off of our experience working with the product.
I wouldn't be standing here today without that product. When I came on board with INDURON about 12 years ago now, that product was in the process of being developed. With this product, it is simply the best, most user-friendly interior coating that I have ever seen. And I've been doing this for almost 50 years.
But we had options. As in most public jobs, we have options. They'll say an and or equal. Not that other 100% solids aren't good also, but one of the things that we knew with INDURON was that it was gonna work. We have a very strict deadline over there. We have to be done by a certain date. If we had any issues on the job, especially with painting such a large tank, it would have slowed us down and we would have trouble with the deadline.
Well, the systems have been drastically upgraded. We're putting, again, a zinc-rich primer on. This time it's a moisture-cured urethane zinc-rich primer, followed by a stripe coat, which is a brush-applied coat of epoxy, applied over all the weld seams, any pitted areas, joints, angles, and whatnot, the rough edges, which will generally corrode first. So they get a belt and suspenders type of deal where those areas are protected with an extra coat of primer. And that's followed by a relatively heavy film build of epoxy, 100% solids epoxy. In our case, it's a ceramic reinforced epoxy. That coat is applied at 25 to 35 mils. Well, the exterior, they're using a fluorourethane as the finish coat, which again will provide probably 25 to 30 years of gloss and color retention to the finish coat. The primer, again, is the same primer as on the inside. It's a moisture-cured zinc-rich urethane. The intermediate coat is an epoxy that's going to be shaded to correspond but contrast with the finished color. And the contractor will visually be able to make sure that the tank is being properly covered.
For this job, it was critical for us to have a product that we were very comfortable with and a product that is, we like to call bulletproof. If you have the right equipment, the right people, you set it up, you have the right product, you keep spraying, you don't stop, tank gets done on time, everybody looks good.